G'day viewers, this is Troy from the Troy's Digital Arts channel. I'm back on my 2-colour TV project again. One of the parts that I needed to get this circuit working has finally arrived, and that's this chip here, which is a Maxim DG211 chip. I was previously using a different branded DG211 chip, and this circuitry just wasn't working. And it turns out that the other branded DG211 chips require a plus minus 12 volts to operate, plus a reference voltage, whereas the Maxim brand versions actually run off as low as plus minus 5 volts and don't need a reference voltage. So I ordered one and plopped it in, and it is working. So here we've got the waveforms up, and I don't have the capacitor outputs of the video feeds tied to ground via 100k resistors like I previously did have. So yeah, it's working. The only thing is I am not quite getting the waveform match for the green for the green video. Anyhow, I've got the colour bars fed to the input, and on display we've got the green, the blue and the red. So they're the waveforms. The green waveform on Richard Dill's scope printout here is supposed to look like that. I adjusted the two pots here to get it close to looking like that, but it still looks a bit staircasey. I'll have to talk to Richard about that, see if that's actually acceptable or not. But apart from that, I'm happy that the Maxim chip is actually working, and it's not, and the waveforms are not disappearing like they previously were. But anyhow, I'll show you what happens when I try and get the waveform to match that of Richard's waveform here. So I'm just going to tweak the pots, get the right screwdriver. So what happens is when I try and tweak it, it will then jump to looking like that. And it's not supposed to look like that. So I tweak it back. I sort of tweak it down to it's almost as flat as possible. And yeah, it's about the best I can get it. Anyway, I'm very happy that the circuit is working, and the red and the blue and the red waveforms look how they're supposed to look. I'm not sure what I'll have to look at the voltages here and make sure that they are a match. So it's supposed to be about roughly a bit over 1 volt peak to peak, if you exclude the sync tips. So I'm just going to move this waveform up. Yeah, that's actually in here. No, that is I'll just adjust it up a bit. So these about a little bit over 1 volts, which is about right. I'll move to the other waveform and increase its size to 1 volt divisions, and that is about right, a bit over 1 volt. And we'll go to the red channel here, and that too is a bit over 1 volt. So the red and the blue waveforms are definitely correct. It's just the blasted green waveform is just, I can't seem to get it flat to resemble that waveform there, which is a pain in the butt. I'll try again but yeah, this is what happens. I can get it only so far before it flips out and turns into that waveform. This other one here will make it look goofy. Anyway, that's the best I can do. I'll have to talk to Richard and see whether he gives me the green light on that waveform, whether it's good enough or whether it needs to be exactly match that waveform in his scope readings. Anyway, I'll exchange an email to him and see what he says, and if it's all good, I'll then hook this circuitry up to my 2-colour TV and start outputting video to it. Alrighty, that's my latest progress. Stay tuned for my next update on the 2-colour TV project. This is Troy from the Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.